Days after the United States of America initiated investigations against as many as 60 countries under Section 301 for allegedly failing to curb imports of goods produced with forced labor, India has decided to curb the import of goods produced or manufactured using forced labor, according to a latest notification by the country's Commerce Ministry. In a notification issued by India's foreign trade body or the Director General of Foreign Trade, the DGFT, under the Ministry of Commerce, the DGFT has said that it bans the import of goods produced or manufactured either in part or wholly using forced labor. The notification said that the move will come into effect within 30 days of the issuance of the notification. Now, this comes even as India hopes that the United States will levy lower tariffs on it in the background of the country strengthening its domestic measures against the import of goods produced or manufactured using forced labor. It is to be noted that under Section 301 investigations, the country is facing the probe initiated by the US for failing to curb the import of goods using forced labor, face tariffs of up to 12.5%. However, a report prepared by the Global Trade Research Initiative notes that the European Union and Pakistan face a lower 10% tariff due to the introduction of domestic measures to curb import of goods made using forced labor. So in this background, India also hopes that the United States will consider its measure and slap lower tariffs on the country. Now this comes even as the Commerce Secretary Rajesh Agarwal has confirmed that India has made its submissions to the United States and has also protested the tariffs. The United States of America had said that it is open to take submissions from the countries, and the same will play a major role in deciding the exact quantum of tariff to be levied on these countries. Now, the introduction of a prohibition on the import of goods produced with forced labor marks a significant policy shift in India's trade framework. While so far India had relied on criminal and labor laws to deal with forced labor domestically, the foreign trade policy now incorporates a dedicated trade measure aligned with the international standards under the ILO Forced Labor Convention. However, experts point out that it remains to be seen how this prohibition is implemented on ground, given the fact that there are complex supply chains and production processes involved in manufacturing and processing of goods. And the implementation would largely depend on the mechanism of inquiry and implementation framework that the Government of India has said it will lay down in the Handbook of Procedures. Now, we'll keep tracking the fallout of this latest move of India's prohibition on import of goods produced using forced labor on India-US trade relations, and also watch closely if it has any impact on the India-US trade deal that is also being negotiated and being closely watched by commentators and trade analysts across the globe. Reporting from New Delhi, this is Shikha Salaria for India Abroad.